Okay, thank
music?
you.
I close up the spot, so you got a little more time to it. I
Okay.
forget about that.
All right. Yeah, so, like I said, we'll just see how it goes. I have some notes. I like to be semi-organized.
Sure.
You know?
I do too.
That's all right?
I want to print them. I need to get a printer because I'd rather have them on paper than on a computer.
Yeah, so yeah, such a few things. We'll just, like I said, we'll see where this takes us.
All right.
I like just, like, I don't know, the impromptu stuff is better.
Whatever happens. Is that you?
What's that?
Is that you?
Just me, yeah. It's my commercial.
Is that your disclaimer? Is that you doing
What's
the,
that?
is that you doing the disclaimer?
No, that was me. This is me now. Yeah. So is Donna? Donna's listening?
To give her a shout out. Patriot Donna.
What are her people?
Yes.
Good afternoon. How are we doing, Long Island? Finally, a beautiful day on a Friday. I feel like every Friday I talk about how it's cloudy and it's raining, but this week is something a little different. So I'm really excited, and I thank you all for tuning in to the Financial Chick Show. I'm very excited to have a very special guest with me here today with me. If you know him, you love him. And if you don't, you will by the end of the show. He is a comedian and occasionally an actor. We're going to find out more about that. He has performed at comedy clubs and casinos across North America. He has also performed for American troops at military bases around the globe, which I love. That is awesome. He's also a writer for PJ Media. I found out he's also doing a podcast now. But more importantly, he is a radio show host right here on LA News Radio. You can listen to his show Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. So I want to welcome all of you to Kevin Downey Jr.
Oh, thank you so much, Denise. Who did that research? Was that Mike?
No, that was me.
You took time out to do that?
I do that.
You're
I
too
do
kind.
that. Listen, I prepare for these shows. I really,
I'm impressed.
I love what I do, and I love making it happen. But I'm so excited that you're here today.
I'm excited to be here. Thank you for having me.
Listen, we've been trying to do this. We've been trying to make this happen for a while.
Yes.
You know? And I don't know precisely when we met. I feel, and again, he was a person that brought a lot of us together, but David Levinson.
Oh, yeah.
So I know that, we were with him, we met, and then, I know at the funeral, I don't want to make this like a sad day, but yeah, so he's definitely, and I know he's looking over us, and I know he'd be smiling, beaming from ear to ear, knowing that we're together.
He would be. He gave me my chance in radio, and then he mentored me, and we became great friends. And so, yeah, I feel, and of course he brought Donna and I together, Patriot Donna.
Yes,
And,
yes, Donna. Hi, Donna. We know you're listening.
We know you're listening, Patriot.
And we thank you. But yes, and then, I went Donna too. And what you said, David actually gave you my chance in radio as well, around the pandemic. So, a lot of history, a lot of fun things. So I'm so excited we're here. And like I said, we're just going to wing this today,
All right?
It's kind of cool. Like, it's unscripted. That's always more fun. You know what I mean? And I know it's going to be really quick. We have a 2-hour show, so this is only half hour. So this is going to go really, really fast. So we're going to pack in a lot of stuff in a very short period of time.
All right, let's do it.
All right, let's roll. So anyway, so summer has finally arrived. Isn't that exciting? Are you a summer person?
You know what? I'm a spring-fall person.
Okay, we missed it. Spring. We didn't have one.
New York, Long Island especially, there is no spring. Spring's like 3 hours, and suddenly it's scorchingly hot.
Yeah.
And then suddenly we're living underneath a French fry light. So, yeah, there is no spring here. It's annoying, but it is what it is.
Yes, what it is.
I can leave if I want to, but I don't. I stay.
All right. Well, originally from Michigan, right?
Detroit, hate to brag. Hate to brag.
All
It's
right.
a great place for a carjacking, by the way.
Oh,
Detroit.
okay, hey, listen. You know, you got to keep life spicy.
Hockey,
You know?
hockey and carjacking. That's what we have in Detroit.
Oh my
We're very
God.
proud.
So when did you move to New York? Was it Detroit to New York, or did you have something in between?
So we ran out of Detroit when I was 11 because it got that bad. We went to the suburbs. I moved here when I was 20 to the city. And then I lived throughout just not all 5 boroughs. I lived in Brooklyn, I lived in Manhattan, back and forth, where you could find a cheap apartment. Moved out here, I don't know, it's been about 12 years now, I think.
All right.
About 12 years, yeah.
All right. Well, you stayed, so it's been a while.
I did.
You know.
I did. And so from a stand-up comedy point of view, rain is good.
Mm-hmm.
Because Long Island, like Michigan, a lot of water, and so if you have access to water, you're going to the water. You know what I mean?
That's
Like in
true.
Iowa, they'll sell out anyway. The clubs will sell out, but where people have a lot of water, a lot of boats, it's the death of comedy when it's warm. So unless it's raining, and we've had rainy weekends, so it's been going well. But now, no one tonight. No.
Oh no! Well, I guess that is true. And I'm just saying, we don't have a clock, which I don't know why. Maybe I don't know what happened here.
Mm.
So Zach, we don't have any timer, but that's okay.
Z-Baby.
We're just gonna keep talking. So that's it.
On the Kevin Downey Jr. show, that's Z-Baby right there. It's very fun.
That's right.
Someone just asked about, hey, where's Z-Baby? How's this new gig?
Ah.
And DJ Cream Cheese took care of that. Let me see if
I
I
know,
can.
we're
Oh, there you go.
okay, we're back up. We're
We're
good.
back.
We're good. Thank you. All right. I just didn't want to, break the rules of the laws.
I don't like not having a clock there. It went out once, and DJ Cream Cheese is going, he said, oh, that's not good radio. He's holding up his fingers.
Oh, yeah.
10,
Well,
9,
you're on Facebook Live, so they
oh,
can
yeah.
see. Yeah.
There you go.
That's awesome. So we love Zach. We've been working together for a couple weeks now, so
Nice.
all good. All right. So, I wished you a happy Juneteenth yesterday.
Thank you.
Earlier in the week, right? So let's talk a little bit about that. I
Okay.
mean, I think it's a great holiday because again, it's abolishment of slavery, which is a good thing.
Yes, I think it's great we took slaves away from Democrats. I thought it was a wonderful thing to do.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So, I mean, from that standpoint, so if you ever listen to Kevin's show, basically he's got his opinions, and I love him.
Thank you.
But what's interesting when you think about the holiday, and I will tell you, I am a summer person, right? So when it was a federal holiday and the stock market's closed, so we decided to close the office. I took it as a benefit, which I never really take time off in the summer like that. So it was a good thing.
Right.
But when we think about, there's sex and trafficking, human trafficking. I mean, these are all forms of slavery in current time, and it's just the sadness that we have, and so yes, we've fixed other things, but then as life goes on and people are people, problems just seem to fester, and it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate.
It is unfortunate that Joe Biden let 330,000 unescorted children over the southern border, and they found, I think, 30, maybe 50,000. Where are the rest?
Yeah.
No one knows.
Well, that's why I love you, because you have all the stats, you do your research, you know
Thank
your
you.
stuff, and we listen to your show in the morning in the office.
That's right. Thank you.
Yes, and it is. Again, there's a certain faction of people that just think that the last administration just did wonderful things, and it was a wonderful, wonderful 4 years.
It's amazing to me that anyone can look at that 4 years ago. Oh man, that was a prime time in American history. It was one of the lowest. One of the low. Now, I would say Buchanan is probably the worst president because he allowed the Civil War to happen. He saw it coming, and he not only did nothing. He said, I'm not even running for re-election. I'm out. But Joe Biden has done more to actually scuttle this nation than any president that I can think of. I would say Obama laid the floor plan, and then Biden came in and finished. Kamala was going to finish it.
Right. Well, but did he though? Was he really in the game? That's the other part of this. That a lot of things are coming out right now that he was a great leader, but was he leading? And if he wasn't leading, who was? And that's like the whole controversy with I'm going to go to Three Kings Day. Or not Three Kings. That's Christmas. No Kings Day. How, you can't have it all ways, is basically. The message is so convoluted. It's unbelievable.
I think there were people doing things he didn't know about, and I think all roads lead back to Obama, and they're going to do everything they can to protect him.
I agree.
Now, I think there were people in the White House, and people are throwing names around. I forget his name, but it was Dr. Jill Biden's right-hand man. I forget his name. Him. They say Valerie Plume. I don't know. I think all these roads lead to Obama. And if you look back at things he said, now you can see this is the transformation of America. We don't want a transformation. We're doing pretty well. We're doing pretty well, and we don't need that redistribution of wealth. He's got 4 mansions, 4, and that is the calling card of the true Marxist. I'm rich. You get to struggle.
And don't forget about the best clip, right? The best clip is that, man, I'd love to just be in my basement.
Yep.
And then I'd love to just be the man behind the voice behind the man.
Yeah.
And wow, like, again, was he projecting or telling us what was going to happen? I'm not sure, you know?
I think he was telling us what was going to happen.
It's kind of weird.
It is weird. And he's the only president I can think of that never left Washington, D.C. when he was done.
True. Yeah, why would you get a place to live, you know, and his wife didn't really like being there, so why would she be okay being there?
Exactly.
So that is very interesting.
My first thought was he thought Hillary was going to win in 2016 and she was going to put him on the Supreme Court.
Interesting.
That didn't work out.
Unbelievable, right?
I love it.
All right, well, we are, again, it goes so quick.
Yeah.
Running into the break. You're listening to the Financial Chick Show. This is Denise Snowstrom, my company's Diversified Financial Solutions. I help you look for financial solutions when you feel like there are none. Feel free to contact me at 631-758-8691. Stay tuned after the break with more, and me and Kevin Downey Jr.
Yay.
Woo!
It does fly by, eh?
It goes really, really fast. I
Oh,
know.
moly.
And I do this every week, and then, you know, Donna's like, do you want to do an hour? And I'm like, oh, I don't know.
That's funny.
We got a little less than 2 minutes.
What's that?
Was the screen just blank?
I didn't hear you.
Yeah.
Was the screen just blank?
Yeah, it was totally out. Yeah.
The wire was probably loose.
Yeah, you know what? That happened to me because I was moving it. Let me just...
And it might have been I was moving it to. Oh, okay. It was.
Is it out again?
Yeah, it's out again. Oh wait, here we go. I think it's probably a loose wire.
Okay.
Go technology. Oh my God. All right, we're back up again, Zach.
Yay.
Zach, it could be us giving you agita. I'm sorry.
No.
We don't mean to do it.
How's
Not
mine?
even you, it was me.
If it does happen again, I usually play the music with 50 seconds left. So,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
All right. That's all good.
How's Mike?
He's good. Oh, he's going to say hi.
He's going to say hello.
Yeah, he's going to say hi. Yeah, he would have came, but he, well, I'll say this off the record, but, yeah, so, like, but he said to say hello.
Great.
Yeah.
He's great.
I know, he really
He's
is.
hilarious, too.
I know, they kind of.
I
talk
hated
about how,
losing
like,
him.
I was going to say they also, like, I stole him and stuff, which, you know.
I would, too. If I had the opportunity, I would absolutely steal him.
He's a solid guy,
Yeah.
hardworking, you know, he's just, and he's a little old soul. He's so adorable. Like,
Yeah.
you know, like different things. I'm like, oh, he's like, let's listen to 60s music. I'm like, what?
Really?
Yeah. So, like, you know, so, what do you say?
30.
30. Squeaking.
10.
Okay, thank you. Are you hearing squeaking? That's me.
Is he talking?
Uh,
The commercial?
Oh,
Oh.
no. Welcome back. This is Denise Snowstrom, the Financial Chick. My company's in Medford, and you can reach me at 631-758-8691 or visit my website at financialchickshow.com. I'm here to help you on your financial journey. Over the years, things change, and I'm here to help you navigate all of those changes. So, today, we're doing something a little different. Very exciting. Have another radio show host here and comedian in the studio with me, Kevin Downey Jr.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks
Always
for
a pleasure.
being here. I'm so excited you're here. So like I said, we're just kind of, you know, talking about the world, trying to make it a better place. That's what we do, you know?
Can I ask you a financial question?
Of course you can.
All right, so someone recommended that I buy this thing. Is it an ETF or an ETD?
No, it's ETF.
ETF.
Exchange Traded Fund.
And it's for Tesla, and it comes with a monthly dividend.
Okay.
And he said, roll that back in. And he goes, 10, 15 years from now, no matter what, it'll be worth something. So I'm doing it. Is it a good thing or a bad thing?
I don't think it's a bad thing. I mean, that, I'm kind of like not with one particular thing, not knowing your whole situation, but I mean, doing nothing versus doing something. I mean, do your research, make sure it's good. If it's backed by Tesla and you're a Tesla person, if there's a dividend, that's a good thing as well. So I don't think it's a bad idea. Saving for the future, babe.
I bought a whopping 4 shares of Tesla when Tampon Tim Wall says, "Oh, Tesla's going down. It's on my phone. Look, it's at 325. I'd like to see it go down." So I bought it. It was at 329, and I bought 4 shares, like $1,000 worth, just to be an idiot. And it went up. I made some money, and the guy goes, "Get the other thing. Trust me, you get dividends." So I'm about to. He says, "Wait till it goes down under $8." So it's at like 8.30, 8.32. He goes, "When it goes under 7, buy more." So that's what I'm waiting to do right now.
It's good. That's a smart thing.
Is it?
Again, yeah. You want to buy when it's low. You're watching it as long as you got to maintain it. You don't want to set it and forget it. You want to make sure you're always reviewing and making sure. Right? You remember that? Or was it Ronco?
Yeah. I could be investing in cocaine and hookers, but I'm not. I'm going with the stock market.
That is a much better way to go, Kevin.
Yes.
No doubt about it.
I've learned that, yeah. Because your stock picks don't rob you in the middle of the night. No, I'm kidding. I don't go for the hookers, but I'm actually engaged to a hooker. No.
Yes, come on.
Jessica.
That's not nice.
No.
Is it not?
I said that because I know she's listening.
Yes, I've met her, and she's a sweetheart. And she's doing some should I say it online? Okay, she's doing some pole dancing now.
Some stripper
Go,
pole dancing.
Kevin!
Talk about
this is good stuff.
I'm going to be bathing in cocaine and hookers. Get out there, baby, earn some money. But yeah, she's taking the pole dancing and loves it.
Fabulous for for strength and exercise. It's awesome.
Confidence.
Yeah. That too.
I mean,
for sure.
I would never in a million years go swinging a pole. I mean, I'll tell jokes on stage and whatnot, but I'm just like, wow, that is really gutsy. I'm very impressed.
No, it's a good thing. It's very, very in vogue. Good for her.
Yeah.
I'm excited. All right, that's good stuff. So, all right. So what else? So, well, let's pack some really crazy stuff. So, being in New York, Holco.
Oh,
You ready? Giving the $50 million, which it could be up to $65 million, to illegals to defend themselves in court.
Because the billions to have a place to live, have something to eat, that just wasn't enough.
That wasn't enough.
No, they had free lawyers. Hey, as someone who is allegedly at J6, where was my free money, Kathy Hogo, when I needed a lawyer? Had to cough up my own.
Yeah.
But they're...
it's just, the more you hear, the more you're just like, wait, are we in a parallel universe? Because, again, regardless of how you feel, their first step was doing something illegal, okay? And then we gave them stuff. And now we're giving them more things. But that's not even the most heinous part, is that there's so many people that are really struggling right now. I see it in my business. I see different times where people call, I need money. Like I see like the lows up, the ebbs and flows of that. And lately people we're coming off a big high inflationary thing. So why does she think this is a good idea?
I think she thinks it's a good idea for 2 reasons. Number one, she thinks the whole woke thing is her key to the next step. Traditionally, that would be the White House. She's never going to make it. No one likes her. I think she's being told to do this because if she doesn't, they'll primary her out. Jamal Bowman got primaried out because he wouldn't obey. Cori Bush, another rep, got out of line, you're out. They'll take out the ones who don't play ball. AOC learned how to play ball. And now she's only going up. I think Hochul made the mistake of signing on with the devil. Because remember, Letitia James just gave her husband's in with this new company, and he had some dormant deal with the state. Suddenly, Tish James throws that guy hundreds of thousands of dollars, and right away, the Hochul throws Dirty Tish $10 million for legal defense.
I just heard that. Yeah.
And they don't think.
And why is this all okay? Like I don't understand. And then the public out there, my clients, our friends, our families. Where's our money?
We lose.
We lose all the time.
We're giving money to our replacements. I've been telling people every natural-born American will be replaced. Every person who moved here legally to become an American, because they love liberty, they will be replaced. That is what I think is going on. And what better way to do that than to pay for a place for someone to live, give them money for food, give them...
College, maybe. Put that in there.
Oh, it's coming. It's already in L.A. You can get forgivable loans to buy a house, and I think we have it here too for certain schools.
I think so too. Yeah.
Yeah, free education, not for us.
New York really used to be a nice place.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that. I remember when.
Do you think a Republican can beat her this time?
Lee Zeldin,
He should have won.
he came really close. I mean,
Mhm.
we're really, really close, but the city kills us.
Mhm.
And not even so much Staten Island, but like, the borough, the other
Yep.
boroughs, of course, Manhattan and Brooklyn,
Mhm.
and Bronx and all that,
I think the next governor of New York is going to be a Republican. I think people have had it. And this $50 million giveaway, that's just people going, what? Are you kidding me? I can't afford college for my kid. Or my truck is broken. Something even closer to home, like, if you don't go to college, okay, you don't. But if your car doesn't work, you don't get to work.
Exactly.
And there are people struggling just to pay those bills, put food on the table, and have their cars fixed and what have you.
Yeah.
I think she's screwing up, and I think this is her. She's circling the drain, is what I think.
Well, that's from your lips to God's ears.
I hope.
That would be
Oh.
a wonderful thing. I mean, we've had the same ruling class basically,
Mhm.
and that's really what they are for many, many years now.
Yep.
So maybe we need to change, just like we had to change our president. We need to change our governor here in New York.
Yep, Einstein wrote a letter to his son a long time ago. His son said, the states are going crazy, I don't know what it is. And Einstein wrote back and said, don't worry, the United States has this wonderful gyroscope. When you think it's going off the edge in one direction, it straightens itself and goes the other way. And that's where we are now. People are straightening out the ship. And it's a little late in the game, but it's better late than never.
Absolutely.
10 million people here. We're supporting so many people who came here illegally. I mean, like giving them a place to live.
Mm-hmm.
They're just closing the Roosevelt Hotel, but yet Eric Adams needs another 1.2 billion for housing for the illegal immigrants. Why? You just kicked them out. Where'd they go? You send them to another place? Are they in another state? Why do you need money, Eric Adams? And New York City, by the way, is toast because unless they elect Curtis Sliwa, it's over. You've either got a
I haven't
socialist.
heard anything. He's got to get out there.
He's gotta get out there.
What is he doing?
No one's talking.
No one even knows that he's running.
No one knows.
I know, and that's the problem.
And I'm not saying. I think he has like 30 cats. That's not the best guy.
I was gonna say he's not the best of the best, but look at the alternative.
It's so easy right now. If someone were to come out who was respectable, man, woman, doesn't matter. Oh, who's that?
Kevin, I think it's you.
Yeah.
Kevin, I vote for you.
Who's that guy? That young guy? Is it Rodriguez? He's the gay guy from the Bronx. He's Hispanic, and he's right down the middle.
Okay.
He'd be perfect for this job.
I have to look him up. I don't know.
Rodriguez, Torres, I can't think of his name.
Okay.
He's amazing, but someone needs to step up. And nothing against Curtis Sliwa, I just don't know that that's the guy.
Right.
And I like him.
I know. But why is nobody else throwing their hat in the ring? Isn't that bizarre?
I think they think New York City can't be saved. It's always going to be a Democrat.
Well, we have to change that.
Oh, yeah.
Because look at it. My daughter's going to college in Manhattan, so I want it to be better.
Yeah.
It's got to be better.
Yeah, I don't go anymore. I don't go into the city.
But that's sad. It's a great place,
Yes.
but it's not great as it used to be.
I used to love New York City. I thought it was the center of the world, center of the universe.
I worked, that's where I started working in
Really?
the city, in the field, yeah.
Last time I went, I came up for the train, and it was nothing but weed.
Oh, wait, that's why you smell.
Smelly, yeah.
That's why you smell. I am so sad. It's almost
Oh,
over.
no.
And I hate when it ends.
Let's pick it up on my show next week.
Well, do you have anything to promote before we head out?
Listen to my show next week.
Okay. All right. Well,
It's a puberty. Hear that?
9 to 11 every morning. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
being here. Listen, everybody, thank you for tuning in. Remember to do better, be better, and I will see you next Friday.
Yay. Thank you so much.
Thank you. It goes way too fast. You get into
It does.
Hi, we have fans.
What does it say? I can't see it.
Oh, I'm sorry, we're off the air already. All right.
What does it say?
I give a shout out to the North Township Fire Department.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Dang.
all right, well, a little late to the game. Let me just set this
I'll
down.
do it. I'll do it next week.
There you go. All right.
Yeah, do you want to come on next week?